Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida State's offense comes onto the field first today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. After the filthy move, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the... and he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So NC State's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him.
Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Going with the counter play here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. And the Noles in the hurry-up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Baker. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Florida State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an under... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Baker. Quick step and go. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Noles will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Oh, better look out! He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college, we used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernia schools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Baker. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. He's now up to 104 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. It's caught, and the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. Right on the money. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Searching forward on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Turning it on! They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
That route is a man beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest, yards after the catch, setting up first and goal.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. From the gun, looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he puts through the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Noles want to crank the tempo. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Woolard or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
Looking downfield on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. The screen, and watch out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Second down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Noles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by just 1 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Lofts one high and deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Time to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
And the Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They've got the screen set up. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Swings it out to his running back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable third and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're about to wear this staring at a fifth if they can't move the chains. Wide open downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Handoff from the gun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining up all over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles! And the route is on.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5.
Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Unloads quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, he'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Baker. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback can be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
Multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he'll go out of bounds, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. He needed to turn that thing up, and he ran out of bounds. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Some misdirection with the counter. Nice move there. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Florida State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Baker. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The pitch. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Out of the gun to give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Running back searching for a hole. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Shakes off the defender. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.